Oh, you're going to miss that first 300 meters.
With like these things that I'm getting shipped are as light as a feather, and it's taken them so long. So.
Well, they have to clear customs. If it's coming from the States or from Japan or from China, it has to go through customs.
Well, sometimes it only takes 1 week.
If they have it in the warehouse in Canada.
Already?
Yes. You see, that's what they call inventory. You know all about inventory. If they have it in stock, they can send it to you right away. But if they don't, then they have to order it and wait for it to clear customs.
You mean they have to get it from their supplier?
Yeah. In a foreign country.
But it's going by letter mail, you think it's faster.
Yeah, but once they've got it in Canada, then it's quicker. Otherwise, you have to rely on the Postal Service, U.S. Postal Service.
I'll turn the phone off.
Yeah? Why?
Oh, no, just
The light. Yeah. Turn the screen off.
With the United States, I think their mail is faster.
I'm not going through there unless I know. Well, we won't know if the rest of the trail is dry, but there's no point getting wet right away if it is dry.
Did you spot your shoes?
Whoa! I just stepped in a puddle right at the get-go. You got new shoes? Mine are new. Mine are about 2 weeks old. Maybe just 1 week old. Were you with me when I bought the blue ones? Okay. That's right, I ran with them back from the store with you. Front runners. I think we ran straight home. Or maybe you went to Future Shop. I don't know. Maybe. Hi. Hello, dog. He had a little light around his neck. Yeah, as long as it's in the United States. But once it gets to the border, it stops. Yep. Yep. I was listening to an interesting podcast yesterday about a woman who got a job as a finder in a warehouse. And what happens when you order something on eBay is an order is printed up in the warehouse that tells, it's an automatic to a pager. It knows where she is in the warehouse. It says, go to bin file 428 and bring back one iPhone cover, green. So she goes all the way to the right bin and gets it, comes it back, puts it in a box, and they make up an order for that person. But they also give her instructions, go across 2 aisles, they give her GPS directions to the bin in the warehouse, and they also tell her if she's not walking fast enough. Can you imagine? They have them working like human robots, and they tell them to speed up or slow down. What a job.
I always think they tell them to slow down because I haven't got it for 2 weeks.
Your girl got her GPS mixed up. She got lost. But they said that the warehouse was huge. It was the size of 2 or 3 football fields, just full of stacks of shelves. She had to go around, along with about 10 or 15 other packers. They had people gathering, people packing, people shipping, just like Santa Claus in the North Pole. Anyway, let's hope my light doesn't crap out on me. We should be getting up to the first kilometer on my one. Let me just check that my one's working. We might see the space station tonight. It's clear enough. Yep, mine's working. 1.4 kilometers. Can you see my light from there? I can see that puddle, yeah. That's another good thing about having a light. At night, you can see where the puddles are. I can't hear you, you're too far ahead. Slow down, Derek. You're going too fast. Ooh, your dog has orange eyes. I can't really sneak up on you with a light on my head. You could have seen me coming from quite a way away. You should get yourself a light like this. They're only about 20 bucks. It doesn't have to be quite as big.
We'll go on eBay and get one for 10.
Yep, headlights, running headlight, LED. That's where you spend most of your wages. On eBay, buying stuff. Earlier. That guy's going pretty fast. Maybe it's an electric scooter. 5 minute kilometers, yeah. It could be a bicycle, they move pretty fast.
Or it's a bicycle.
Or an electric bike. Or somebody on one of those mobility aids. I don't think we'll catch them, but we might see what they're riding. Yeah, it looks like a bicycle. Cadence. It's almost like a dance step, isn't it? Up, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't stomp. I can always tell the difference. Running is a thing of great subtlety. Small changes make big difference. Cadence is one, form is another, stride length is another, relaxing the rest of your body. You know, there's a feature on Spreaker that lets you broadcast your show whenever you want. You can You can say, I want this one to come out at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. And it saves it, and at that moment it pops up. Well, it's good if you know that your audience is going to be on their computers at 5 in the morning, which was for them would be like 10 in the morning. Then you've got the whole day for them to listen to your show. If you put it out at our time in the evening, they don't get to see it till the next morning. Now you see that orange thing up there? That might be the space station, unless it's a plane. Well, it moves. It moves around the sky, but at different times in the evening, like the moon, you see it in different places. There's somebody else with a light. All right, you go around us. Thank you. So that's one lap done. So we still haven't done 1 mile yet, have we? It goes to show how much further a mile is than a kilometer. It'll be pretty soon though. 1.6k is a mile. That's why 160k is 100 miles. You just move the decimal spot. So I'm following a half marathon plan on my Runkeeper app. So if I don't know what to do, I just press the half marathon plan. It tells me, run 6.4 kilometers easy. So somewhere through this run tonight, it's going to tell me, workout completed. So, unless I got the voice turned off. But this is my second run today, Derek. So it goes to show I'm feeling pretty good. And tomorrow, I'm going to be running with Graeme at 11. Yeah, sure. I'm going on the bus and then we're going in his car like we did the other time.
No, I can't.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's too late. Yesterday I ran in the rain. Today I ran in the rain. Hello. I think I've missed 2 Mondays since Christmas, but every other day I've run. And on Sunday I ran with Sandy. We did 3 hours. We didn't do 3 hours. We did 2 hours, 59 minutes, 48 seconds. Pretty close to 3 hours. But what we did is we did about an hour and 35 minutes out, turned around and came back. And because it was downhill all the way back, we made up the extra 5 minutes. How are you feeling? Great. This is probably the most important run that you're going to do this week. Because even if you don't run long on Saturday, you probably will run at least once more between now and then.
Which is what's wrong with Sunday?
It's up to me, my friend. I'm running long with Sandy on Friday. So I'm doing 4 hours with Sandy on Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm doing 1 hour with...
So you're on a 30K?
With me, yes. We did a 4 hour 30K 2 weeks ago. So, looks as if I've earned myself a day off for Sunday. Already I can tell that I'm going overtime. When I have to get the bus to Graham's, it means that I'm on overtime already. I know that I'm going to get my 10 hours. But I did take Monday off. I think I'm up to 2 hours 40 this week. And with tonight will be 3 hours 40. It's not dangerous, but my feet are still dry. Are you dry? Well, just watch this. Oh, my light's still behaving itself. Nope. I think maybe the other day it was so wet that it was shorting out. That's what it looked like. It was flickering. Yeah, when it was on the blink. Yeah, I think it was because it was just too wet that day. The moisture got in there. Because even though it's a very powerful headlight, it's not designed for running. It's designed for doing delicate work indoors in the dark.
My mom's got to
What about it?
It's down.
Oh no. Oh, you were saying, yeah, you don't have any Wi-Fi at your house. Do they use their computers a lot? Laptops? Well, they're going to get it fixed very quick. Does Jenny have an iPhone? Okay, so she uses that when she's working. But I bet she doesn't have very many apps on it. Does she ever let you play with her phone? Yeah. That's nice of her. All right, alley-oop number 2. I was wondering if Norma was coming with me to Spain. It's still not sure if she's coming or not. It depends on Mavis. No. I'm just going there to train. I'll be training pretty much every day. Running on the beach or running on the mountain. You'll have to pay your own way. Or you could use Norma's ticket. No. What? I don't think so. Why? I think she's already cashed it in.
Really?
I'm not sure.
Oh, before you find it?
Yeah. I think she was hoping that her mother's condition would have stabilized by now. But she's still behaving a little weird. So we don't feel that Norma should leave her for too long. This weekend's going to be a test for Mavis because Norma's going to be doing a woodworking class 3 days. Oh look, more runners. Now the baseball guys. They're doing a warm-up. They won't have enough light to go all the way around. Not enough natural light. About the ticket? No. I don't think it's a good idea that we should go to Spain together, Derek. It's expensive. You'll have to spend all your savings. Plus you'll lose your job. You'll come back with no job.
Day off.
Day off? I'm going for 5 weeks.
No. No, I do. No, my job.
They wouldn't let you take 5 weeks off. Going to Spain is a little further than Vancouver. That's why Norma doesn't want to leave. Because 5 weeks is a long time. Her mother would get very worried. That's about right. 11 minutes is about 7-minute pace. I used to run at 10-minute pace per mile. That's 6 minutes per kilometer. And I can still do 10-minute pace per mile, but I'm not planning to. Well, there's definitely a lot of stars out tonight. It looks like we're going to have sunlight tomorrow morning, not rain. There's not really enough wind to move the weather around too much between now and tomorrow. So what we see now is what we're going to get tomorrow. So when it's next Tuesday, will be a week before I leave. I have my one set to only speak when I touch the screen. On demand, it's called. Maybe I've got the volume turned off. No, well, we stopped to adjust our equipment, remember?
Yeah.
It'll get whittled down. Wait and see.
I keep fucking something that's saying you're running so slow I can walk. Keep up with you.
Have you been running with her?
No.
No.
But strange enough, at floor hockey, trying to do a
warm up? Yeah.
Around the gym. She runs a lot faster. And I'm like, you should run this pace.
Yeah. Well, she's indoors for one, and she's surrounded by her friends, so she doesn't want to go too slowly. But when it's just you and me, she takes it easy.
And then her friends say to her, you're running too slowly. Like, no, she's running fast. Like, she's running a good pace.
Yeah. We see it when she runs very slow, because she knows she has to go for quite a long way. She's got the right approach. She knows that if she has to go more than 10 minutes, you've got to start off slow and stay slow.
She's worried that if she runs,
To get too hot.
she works fast, she gets too tired.
Yep. Or too hot, too sweaty. A lot of women don't like getting sweaty when they can exercise until they start getting hot, and then they want to cool off.
She should have slowed down, knowing this, you can go along. This is she's going a good pace at 450, so
Yeah.
that's the pace you should push yourself.
Well, she should be aiming for that pace with her running. And the best way for her would be, I think, probably 3 and 1 intervals. 3 minutes running and 1 minute walking. I know it would bug you, but it would be good for her because...
I told her that's good doing that. Well, that pace is good, but maybe a little bit slower.
Yeah.
And because that's the pace you should try.
For running?
Yeah.
Outside? Maybe. You got to keep up your workouts when I'm away. You're going to have to find somebody to run with. Well, he's too far away from where you live.
No, I meant I go to him.
Oh, you could do. He lives downtown now on 4th Street. Yeah, you could do that. But you might find him excruciatingly slow. You don't really want to run with somebody so slow. Unless he's, prepared to train a little harder. I don't know. It's hard to force a guy to do something. He has to be able to force himself. So this is going to be the 3rd alley-oop. Yep. And we'll be starting our 4th. Alley-oop. I feel perfectly normal today. I don't feel like I'm in pain. I don't feel like I'm running slower than usual. Even though I ran for an hour and a quarter this morning, I did the same run that we did on whenever it was, Saturday, when we did the Mount Doug Summit. I did the same run. Took me the same amount of time and everything.
You want to go for a swim?
No, I don't have my gear.
No, here we go back.
I think it might be too late. I got to eat my supper. Hi.
Doesn't it right?
I got to eat my supper tonight. It's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock now. Will be. Yeah. I'm not sure if I like the on-demand for the data, because to make it speak, I have to take it out of my pocket every time. If I have it on automatic, then it speaks without me having to touch it. But still, by now we know exactly how far it is around this park. And my light is still as bright as ever. It's great. I really thought it was going to be very heavy on the batteries, but it's not. Which proves it must be an LED. See that orange spot has moved? It's not there anymore. The orange star, the one that looked brighter but was yellower, it's gone. I'm not sure. Normally it's the brightest star in the sky is the space station. You should see, whichever one looks the brightest. It also looks a little bit closer. What?
Average pace, 8 minutes, 1 second per kilometer. You are behind your target pace by 1 minute, 1 second per kilometer.
Now that's what made me think it might have been a plane or a helicopter. But it goes to show how much stopping impacts your pace, because we're running quite fast and it's telling us 8 minutes, but that's average. That factors in all the times that we stopped to check our iPods and our iPhones. But that's all part of running. You shouldn't discount it. I've seen some people, when they get to an intersection, they stop their watch. And then when they cross the intersection, they start it again. That's kind of like cheating. It's like using the auto pause. It makes your stats look a lot better, but you're just cheating yourself, really.
I gotta admit that when I did those 17 laps, I was feeling much better then than I was right now.
Really?
Yeah.
So you think you've lost a bit of fitness?
Maybe.
You've missed a few runs, that's what it is. Well, that's what I mean. When I'm away, you got to really force yourself to go. And if you can't go to the gym, do a few laps. Yeah.
I don't know what to stop myself. I think it's because I love going with somebody more.
Yeah, you prefer having company. Maybe you're just a bit shy. Did you see what Norman said about you? Did you listen to his podcast? I sent you the link.
Okay.
He said that you were a great guy and that you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. And he said you should stick with that jackal guy. That was nice of him to say that. I'll send you a postcard from Spain. Yeah, I was telling on Tuesday I ran to give some guy a check. You know how you run errands? I was running my errands. I ran to see him, gave him the check and ran home. I had to go all the way to Cedar Hill Rec Centre. Yesterday. This morning was my summit run. This evening is this run.
Summit run, the morning one?
The summit run was the one I did in the morning, yeah. I touched the antenna.
Is that big hiking thing?
Yep. That's what I mean. I wasn't feeling too beaten up because I didn't run. I did quite a bit of climbing. I did about 10 minutes of solid hiking in an hour and 14. So I still spent over an hour running. These are my other new shoes.
You bought some more?
The blue ones. These are the blue ones.
Oh, yeah.
The Saucony. These are my road shoes.
Oh, wait, you bought some trail shoes.
Yep.
Maybe like this.
Front runners and bought these ones. Yeah, well, Graeme gave me a gift certificate for front runners, so I knew that most of the shoes would be paid for. So I only had to pay for like one shoe. I think that's the space station up there. It's the brightest object in the sky.
So it's almost like buying one.
Get one free.
One free.
Yep. Well, the gift certificate was for $50. So it goes to show. Shoes are much cheaper in the States. Sounds like somebody's getting an oil delivery. Mind you, even though we've had a bit of snow this winter, it's been not bad. Yeah, well, I don't like it when it's constant rain.
Rain wears you down more than wind.
Yeah, more than the cold. But snow is also pretty wearisome.
The wind's good because it cools you down.
I never used to like the snow when I had to drive. I used to have to ride my scooter sometimes, and I'd set off in the morning and it was cold. And then by lunchtime it was snowing.
The cold messes your body.
Yeah. But when you have to ride a motor scooter, snow is your worst enemy, other than black ice. But for black ice it has to be like -1 or 2. Hello. So this is the 4th time we've got to the tennis courts. 2 more and we're done. I should get my little message saying, workout completed. Because you set it for every 20 minutes and every 1 mile. I'm surprised it hasn't said the mile. You should set all those things up when you're at home. Not try and do it in the dark. Yeah. Yeah? You came and got it? Good. What? It was under a couple of little mats. You felt it, yeah. Well, I thought I was going to put it somewhere else, but then I forgot. But it was definitely on the shelf at the bottom. Well, that's good. You had to use it. Maybe you should come back and leave it somewhere else, just in case you get locked out. What? Too fast? Well, I don't mind if you want to run home now. I'm getting kind of hungry.
I can't wait to have pure water.
Well, it's good of you to come out with me, Derek. I know that you asked me, but I had to say yes. And then you had to follow through and come up to my place. And I think we've done a respectable 6 odd kilometers, maybe 7. I don't mind. I mean, this way,
It's good to build up.
yeah, to build up steady. That way, if we get one more run in before Saturday, let's say if you don't get a run in before Saturday, we'll do 2 hours on Saturday. We could go and do maybe, yeah, if we could get a ride there on Saturday. Maybe she'll do it with us.
I don't think she'll like that.
No, she wouldn't do 2 laps.
That's what I'm saying.
She has done 1 before.
Really?
Yep. But what she sometimes does is she goes out to the 4.
Average pace, 8 minutes, 15 seconds per kilometer. You are behind
That's
your
mine.
target pace by 1 minute, 15 seconds per kilometer.
It is. That's probably the 6 kilometer mark. So that's,
We'll do another one.
one more? Okay. So this will be 5 laps. Sorry.
What do they call it? Skywalker, their representative or something.
Who?
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
I forget what it is.
What, in the movie or the actor or what? Wasn't he a Starfight Commander or something?
Yeah.
Staff Flight Commander, I think it was.
We called him his supplement circuit in the arm.
I'm not sure what it could be. I didn't watch Star Wars as often as you did. How many times did you see the original Empire Strikes Back? Probably 20 more? 30? 3 times. Did you have the VHS? Yeah. You're old enough to know VHS. There are kids nowadays that don't even know what VHS is.
Well, I was going to talk to my friend and I mentioned to him about old cable UHF.
UHF.
And he doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, UHF is the ultra high frequency TV. That was when you used to get your TV by the air through an aerial. That was before cable. And now they've pretty much done away with CDs, DVDs, everything is digital now.
Well, no, DVDs and CDs are still there.
They're still there, but they're antiquated technology.
Well, I think last place will make a difference. They say that they're more selling than the digital downloads.
They're selling more DVDs or CDs.
Than the actual downloads.
Maybe they'll say that they're selling more vinyl as well.
Oh no, not those.
Vinyl's definitely dying out. Very few people have vinyl now.
People like CDs because it's the real thing.
Yeah, you get good quality sound. It's something you can just slap in a player anywhere in the car. It plays. You don't have to fire up a computer to listen to it. They even used to have Walkmans that were CD Walkmans. But they used to make a little bit of a squeaky sound sometimes.
Well, sometimes they
Skip, yeah.
But I got the ones that were anti-skip.
Yeah. Well, that's the beauty of digital. It can't skip. It's impossible. You sometimes get broken data streams.
I used to have the cassette tape.
Yep.
Player and, Walkman.
Yep.
Cassette Walkman.
I remember them too.
They had radios on them too.
Yep, they were just sports radio with a cassette player. That's going back about 20 years, Derek, when you were 10. But that's about the time when you would have had a cassette, probably yellow, the Sony Walkman.
Yep, I had the yellow one.
Yeah, and it said sports on the top.
Yep.
And you had some over-the-head headphones with wire. like a coat hanger. Yeah, I think we all had those. It's a shame they can't find a use for all that technology.
I got one from my dad too.
For him or from him?
For him.
I bet he enjoyed that. He listened to all his country tapes.
You know, when I was 18 or 19, Klaus Place was still selling them 10 years ago.
So you were buying pre-recorded cassettes?
And Klaus would help me put a song on there for me.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wow. That must have been when you were both in your teens.
I think it was 19.
I bet you can't wait for the baseball season to start.
I was still in high school and he was doing his last year.
Yeah, what about,
Well,
yeah. Did you have that meeting to save the old baseball field? I know they were trying to do it. I think it was last Monday, the 26th. I remember seeing signs.
I don't think what Chris Button had the baseball field and goes to this one.
Yeah, it's okay for you. But the rest of the group probably don't live very close to Lambrick.
Miles away.
They're probably more in Langford than Lambrick. But still, if they're coming in, it's not much further. They're probably coming in by bus, or parents driving them in.
So then again, shouldn't be that far of them.
No,
Too much.
another 3 minutes driving from Cedar Hill to here.
Average pace, 8 minutes, 9 seconds
We live close by.
kilometer.
Probably
You
get
were behind
a
your target
ride
pace
from
by
on
1
just
minute,
that's to one bus and that's 28.
Yep.
kilometer.
So all they have to do is just take that 26 straight up in the school months
Yep.
and then keep the 27. Or they can just walk after the 26.
Yeah, that's true from Mackenzie. Well, you can tell them if they need to know how to get to Lambrick. You're an expert. Well, they could do one of those carpools. Somebody who drives can pick up one or two of the other people and bring them in. Anyway, that's not your job. Slow down, Derek.
I could mention it though.
You can mention it. Yeah. Now you're speeding up.
Probably because I'm just holding up now.
Yeah, you want to get this run finished so you can start playing video games again.
Where did you go? No, the real reason is because I'm warmed up now.
Yeah. But Sabrina's been with you all morning, right? No?
Gotta leave at 11. Nope, gotta leave at 10.
But she was at your place last night?
Right?
She was at your place last night.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, so this is the last time we're going to do this stretch, the cadence stretch. Oh, it must be 7 o'clock.
No, I mean, that, eh?
Yeah,
What?
about the cadence.
No.
No?
Why I was laughing.
Because you weren't going to do the cadence?
No.
Why?
You said this is going to be our last stretch. The last stretch, and I'm like,
We'll see about that.
no, I think I'm going to go.
Yeah, me too. That will give us more reason to run at one other time. When do you finish early? On Friday? Oh no, Friday's no good for me. Friday's my long run.
I finish at 10.
What about Saturday? Oh, Saturday we should do 2.
Yeah, I'm not off Saturday.
Okay,
We'll just be maybe 3.
2 laps. I don't think you're ready for 3. What?
You said I was.
You are, but eventually you've got to build up. I'm saying you're on track for 3.
So you like what Sandy said, could probably do too.
Yeah, I think you probably could, but you might be hurting at the end and you might say, oh, that's terrible, I hated it. I want you to enjoy your running. This is from somebody who's run once already today. I'm quite happy to pull off one lap early. I think we've probably done 5. Oh, we get to see these guys. A whole bunch of people with lights, but are they running or walking? Yeah. You can tell by the way the lights with each step. Yeah, not too many headlights there. They're all just handheld LED flashlights. But it's quite a group. Maybe they're a run clinic. Hello. Hi. Hi. I think they're a run clinic. They're a run clinic. The Times Colonist 10K is coming up at the end of April. And they were advertising that they wanted people to sign up for a run clinic. That's what you could do. You could sign up for the run clinic for the 10K. Well, then you'll have people to run with. We saw them there. That was that group of girls. Yeah, but they're the first day. They're probably just practicing with their lights. Next week they'll all be back with headlights.
But they can practice with lights while running.
Oh, I see what you mean. You're ahead of them already, you're thinking. So their first couple of sessions are going to be too elementary for you until they start running. Yeah, well, that's it. They're building up to it. So,
probably more Christian than Sabrina.
Yeah, I know how much you like walking, but still, you saw when we did the summit run.
Did you see you know how much I like walking?
Yeah, I was being sarcastic. Anyway, so keep in touch for Saturday, all right? And my light's still pretty bright, eh? Bye-bye. So that's a nice cool down run with Derek. Derek and the Running Jackal. Wednesday night run. Yeah, I guess it was a week ago that we did the Saucony Boys night run. Yep. We are creatures of habit. That is true. Now I get to eat. I got some pork chops tonight. Finished off all my steak. Tonight's pork chops with vegetables and gravy. So this is the Running Jackal finishing off another run at his house. Bye bye.